just so everybody else has time to comment. RIRA is a team and needs to be able to function as one. Our credibility in the community depends on it. Sure, there are going to be times when we disagree with one another, but there's plenty of ways to deal with problems discreetly and constructively. It's never acceptable to take our team's issues public. Frank's propensity for public spectacle runs counter to all that. I've heard from too many people that have asked to be removed from CC Talk. Too many people that have considered leaving RIRA. Too many people that have chosen inaction to avoid Frank's reprisals. I was at the PSD train wreck. I've seen way too many hours wasted by people responding to Frank's nitpicking and verbal abuse. From what I've seen, he likes to start brush fires and doesn't care if he burns our organization to the ground. I'm proud to be a co-sponsor of this motion to expel. It's an important thing to do. It's an important opportunity to do something that will really improve the organization. It's an opportunity to break this endless cycle of infighting and shift our focus back to the positive influence in our community. As you consider this motion, I ask you to take a moment to envision what RIRA could be if we replace antagonism with cooperation, public bashing with discretion and good judgment. If instead of burning bridges, we start building them. If you, like me, think that there's a brighter future ahead of us, I ask you to help myself and my co-sponsors and do what's needed. That's it.
So, do we have a second? Second? Okay, we have a second. All right, we are going to ask one of the members of the seven to have the first word, and then I'm going to pass the mic from that point on. Hold on.
You know what? There's another mic.
Here.
Can you pass that mic over to Farance? And that mic will be the talking stick.
We have 2 minutes.
Ellen, can you read the bill of particulars?
Okay.
Did everybody see the bill of particulars?
Okay, we're going to read the bill of particulars into the,
Well, does everybody have it?
Then why don't we put it on the web?
It's already on the web. You know what I'm going to do? I have copies of it here. Everybody has? Not everybody does. This is so important to raise. Let's keep this into the record, and then I have copies of it. Does anybody not have a copy? Who does not have a copy? Who doesn't have a copy? Everybody has. Who doesn't have a copy? Yes. Let's read. We're going to read this into the record.
Then why do we put it on the web?
All right. Yolanda?
This one's not working. Is it working? It goes up and down. May I have everyone's attention, please? Thank you, because I find absolutely no joy in this. And Frank, I was here in October 11th when we did your center, and I was on that group. You could be such a beacon of light to bring people here, and instead you push them away. Shame on you. You could have really supported our president, and then knowing how difficult that job is, and instead you chose to publicly humiliate her. Shame on you. You could be such an asset to this organization, but yet you could go out of your way to destroy the entree into it. Shame on you again. I speak really to all of our council members, not just to Frank. Quite frankly, RIRA, Cornell University, they don't have to do anything to undermine our credibility. They know Frank is on the council. All they have to do is sit back and watch us implode. That letter and the wire prove the point. So we have a choice. We're at a crossroad. We can move forward into the future, or we can kiss our history goodbye. So you have to make a very serious decision, unpleasant, unjoyous, your own fault, Frank, to take a step forward and think how you want this council to be represented. That's what you really have to decide today. Future, or we bury our history. Thank you.
I originally sat on the RIRA board in 1991. Though I have not sat continuously, I am the longest standing member of the council. What I want to say is that I have seen all the presidents from 1991 till now. I know when there were times when we did not have a good relationship, when we did not have access to RIRA, to the community, and how the council functioned in those days. Many, many people have spent years creating goodwill in this community and goodwill with the name of the Roosevelt Island Residents Association. Many people have spent long thousands of hours making relationships in this community and in the council. And I have to say that when someone lodges an accusation at a fellow member that rises to the level of criminal behavior without having that factually addressed and looked at is when a line has been crossed of absolutely inappropriateness. And I think we need to take the bullying behavior, and this is not the first time I've been attacked by him, and it's not the first time this year I have been attacked by Mr. Farance. I can tell you that many of the people who subsidize, in-kind donate, and work with us in the community have said to me, I'm going to step back because right now I don't want to deal with RIRA with the impression that we have, that they have in the community right now with Mr. Farance. That is in the neighborhood of thousands of dollars that we will not be able to benefit from because of the disrespect and view that they have of us in the community right now. It takes many, 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 many years to build up the credibility and the level of respect that we had in the community. And it takes a very short time to tear that down. And I think we have to say, no, not okay.
If somebody is red-green colorblind and they can't tell red from green, we wouldn't get mad at them. Frank has the foggiest idea that he has crossed the line. We've been talking about it now for many days. He doesn't. Let me ask you, Aaron, what do you do when somebody is red-green colorblind and they can't tell red from green, and he doesn't see, if I I said to you, does Robert's rules say that if your president is, suppose she were incompetent and ugly and, do you write a letter to the editor? Is that permitted under Robert's rules? You're the expert.
Not the expert.
I think of you as the expert. And not to understand that you don't do that, it's hard to find the words that will help this young man. And I haven't found them yet. So I'm hoping by the time we get around to you that you'll find them. And because I have not been successful.
Frank, I've been very put off by a lot of discussion that's been generated on CC Talk and in other places where it seems